Every time there is violence everywhere, we rightly call on the armed forces to wade it in. But we must realize that people who perpetrate violence anywhere need money to recruit people and to buy sophisticated arms. This is where the continuous work and effectiveness of the anti-graft agencies become important. They have the responsibility to ensure that huge sum of money do not go to the hands of people of questionable character who would in turn use some of the comment trouble. Not only that, they must also ensure that those who are legitimate money do not divert such money to sponsoring activities that are inimical to the progress and development of the state. The money that is already in the hands of the people illegally or in the hands of people of dubious characters must be retrieved so that their ability to hold the nation to ransom is curtailed. If the anti-graft agencies succeed in this mission, most of the deadly attacks of violence will not even take place in the first place. Let the police emulate the military. The Nigerian police must be commended for sustaining the war against the Boko Haram group. It is about silencing Boko Haram for a few weeks or for a few months. It is about making sure that the dreaded group never gets back its captivity to hold territory and brazenly carry out broad daylight attack with impunity they used to display. This is the only way that the internally displaced people who are going back home will have the confidence that their lives and properties will be saved from the criminal Boko Haram. It is then and only that the development on a sustainable level can begin to return to the region. We must realize that the northeast of Nigeria is vast expanse of land that is difficult to secure by virtue of its size. It is the consideration of this size that has shown that the military has done a yeoman jobs in the curtailing the activities of Boko Haram groups to the barest minimum. This state of eternal vigilance by the military must continue in order not to witness the resurgence of the dreaded group. The government will also need to quickly come in with the social program necessary to decide more young people from joining this group. Government need to provide infrastructure, jobs and education opportunity as means of possibly engaging the people in meaningful activities. Once this is done, the influence of Boko Haram in this community will be greatly reduced. Even though it will be difficult to protect all soft targets from attack, the Boko Haram will still be pursued in such a way that they do not have the time, weapon and intelligence to carry out the operation. The hijab and the rule of law. The hijab is a symbol of the Muslim female disposition to obey the commandment of her creator as it relates to her dress code. But this harmless piece of covering for the head and bosom has generated such much interest by varying groups of people across all walks of life in Nigeria. It has even received the attention of the judiciary so many times. But the debate on the use of hijab got bigger and bitter when it beheld in the state of Osun and the Court of Justice, Jide Falola, who happens to be a Muslim by faith. Never mind that the legal tussle took all of the 3 years to reach a crescendo, thereby necessitating the turning on of the Hindu light. You would wonder how on earth did a piece of clothing acquire a large land-like status that has become a subject of litigation at the court. It becomes the star attraction for the media and graced several editorial pages of different newspapers. It becomes a pace setter on the trending list on social media for several months, and it is yet to be subsided. On Friday, June 3rd, 2016, the hijab was finally given a temporary reprieve to struggle to run away unmolested. But no sooner did it begin the catwalk than it found out that the runaway was strewn with red block of different kinds that would not allow it to bask for so long in the furor of its newfound freedom. But the hijab is a show of admiration, determination, courage, as chosen to manipulate the bearer to the consternation of its numerous adversaries. Just as Justice Jide Fashola has pointed out, religious leaders do not have the responsibility of leading our right today children who will be leaders of tomorrow by guiding them towards respect for the rules of law, since some of them will grow up to politicians and even lawyers tomorrow. Should they misbehave by disregarding the rule of law at that time, it is the same elder that will have the guts to tell them that what they are doing is wrong. Religious leaders need to see beyond defending the adherents of their faith alone, but rather look at issues through the prism of equity and fair play. Those who have labored through the courts must be allowed the liberty to benefit from the leave that the law has conferred on them.